So this is my completed makeup look. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name's Natasha. Go ahead and subscribe because why not? So today I'm going to be doing a dewy glam tutorial. I'm not typically a dewy girl, but I feel like the dewy makeup looks are getting no love. All we see is soft matte, soft glam, super matte, long lasting, don't move, spackle, cement. Enough. Your makeup can be dewy and still be long lasting and still glam. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you guys are subscribed, liking this video, and keep watching. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a dewy glam. So the focus is going to be skin. Think glass skin, but glam. I don't think I've ever done like a full dewy look on my page, but if you guys watch me, you know I'm not completely a matte girly and I'm not completely a dewy girly. I'm like right in the middle. We could dance all night. Whenever the seasons are transitioning from summer to fall to winter, I like that more dewy skin-like type of look, which is so opposite from everybody else and makeup standards. Like they always push matte skin in the winter, which is so crazy to me because I feel like dewy makeup wears better in the colder months versus the sun being on your skin, your oils coming through, your sweat coming through. It just doesn't make any sense. So I get the concept of dewy makeup in the summer because that's how your makeup's gonna look out in the heat in the summer, and like that's how your skin would look. But as a makeup wearer, I'm telling you, for me personally, it's just not functional in those seasons. So this is what we about to do. So I'm gonna stop yapping and get straight into the face. All products will be linked and listed down below if I forget to mention anything. So I'm starting off with my Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. Love this stuff. And it works like a dream. And also, excuse my lashes. I tried some new clusters today. They're a little chunky. They're a little bit thicker than I would prefer, but they'll probably look like something once my makeup is on, so I'm giving it a try. I was thinking the other day as I was doing this makeup look, we don't see like dewy makeup tutorials. Everything is like soft matte, super matte, long lasting, soft glam, but it's just a matte look. Like the dewy girls get no love. The dry skin girls get no love in the makeup world. I feel like not everybody likes a lot of powder or that like matted down look. Some people want a skin but better type of look, and this is gonna be the tutorial for you. I'm gonna take the Danessa Myricks Water Powder Serum. Still debating if I like her or not, but I have been using it and my makeup's been looking flawless and lasting, so I guess that means it's working. I'm just gonna apply this to my T-zone specifically, or add this anywhere that you get oily. If you feel like you get oily in certain areas, have a lot of texture, use this product in those areas. A little on my forehead, and we're gonna scratch the narrative that dewy makeup does not last. Everybody thinks dry, powdery means longevity, and while that is somewhat true, that's not always the case, because sometimes too much product, too much powder, too much of anything is not a good thing. Because my skin has been so disgusting, I've been trying to mimic full coverage looks that still look like skin without having to pile a lot of makeup on. So that's why we're here. I've been wearing this look and my skin looks immaculate, flawless. Love it. Make sure you let that Danessa Myricks water powder really dry down on your skin before going to the next step. But this is how your base should look. This is gonna be a routine where we're using our setting spray, how a setting spray is supposed to be used. And I'm gonna be spraying in between each layer just to lock it in, just to avoid my makeup transferring, getting super oily. Like we wanna lock it in, okay? Okay, hyperpigmented girly, stand up. I shared this product with you guys, I think like 2 videos ago. This is the Chanel highlighting, these names be so long, honey. Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Liquid Fluid. Oh my goodness, it will be linked down below. But this is so good. I typically do not really love liquid illuminators, but this one is just so pretty, and I love the shade of it. This is Sunkissed. I think there's a more gold one after this, but I'm not really into like gold. I like a champagne-y, toasty type of look. So I'm gonna apply this on the high points of my face. I have tried this hair. I have tried putting this all over. I wasn't a fan of that look personally. I prefer to put this in areas where the sun would naturally hit. Like, do you see that? that is so pretty underneath. Also put that on my chin. I don't think you need this Chanel liquid illuminator. I think others will get the same effect, but since I have it, I'm gonna use it, and I will say I really do like it. So if you want to splurge, definitely invest. But I don't think this cost that much, or I would not have picked it up. I have limits on certain things. Like a liquid highlighter isn't something that I really utilize full time, so I wouldn't have spent a crazy amount on that. I will double check. It will be linked down below, but I think it was reasonable. Like imagine if my skin was flawless and I just did this with some blush. The girls would gag. I'm going in with the Rare Beauty stick, and this is actually in the shade True Warmth, which I think I normally use Full of Life, but this one is a lot warmer, a lot more red. I know what I'm doing, so just bear with me, guys. I'm probably gonna go on with both, but I really like this like red tone because when everything's blended out, it looks so nice. It's a little scary though. It's a little scary. And then for concealer, I'm using my Lancome Tint Idol. I stocked it up the other day on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. So I got a few other shades to play with as well, but I am gonna go in first with my original shade, which is 460 or 470. 470. Really like this shade. It is considered a cool tone. Yeah, but I really like it. You know me, just going in with the concealer. I put that down so far. So I'm blending this out, and with this look, I don't like to focus too much on blush. I want to give more bronze and more dimension to the skin, so that's why I opted for this shade. Don't worry, everything's gonna come together. I definitely put this way too low on my forehead, but it's okay. Think of this as like toasty makeup 2.0. I am going to cover up some of my stubborn hyperpigmentation with the NARS under eye brightener. I've realized that I like to just go in with the brush, like a brush like this. This is actually exactly like my concealer brush, just a smaller version, but I like to go in and just tap it over. That way I get the full coverage. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place right now, but this is literally how I do my makeup. Like this is not as like polished and like education. This is how I do my makeup, you guys. And yeah, so I hope you guys are keeping up and I'm not confusing you too much. You know what I look like right now?
Girl, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
Just like that. Oh no, she can't do makeup. It looks terrible. Okay, so I got a bunch of other shades. I honestly, when I went to Ulta, you guys, I was trying to get every shade I could that would work for me, but I was limited, and it's like I don't like ordering things online. Honestly, if it's available in store, I want to get it in store. I do not like getting stuff and waiting. Like, not, oh, they changed it. I think this is the new? Is mine's old? Because this looks like new packaging like that. I don't know, but this is $4.15, and I'm going to use this for a more brightening effect under the eye, just a little bit. I am literally a terrible influencer because I meant to post this the day that it was on sale at Ulta, but I even forgot myself. I walked into Ulta to get some stuff for work, and I seen it at the front. I said, oh, I almost missed it. I would have been devastated if I missed out getting this for 50% off. I honestly would have been so sad. If you're at home and your face looks like this, you're not doing it wrong, I promise. Trust the process, trust yourself, and keep going. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this product, but I've had this for a while and I really do love it. This is the MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. Y'all know I love me a skin tint, but this one is like the only dewy, more skin-like one I have. The other ones that I use and show you guys are more on the like soft matte foundation-esque type of side. This is like a true this is a true skin tint. You know, Aaliyah actually put me onto this like when it first came out, probably last year or maybe the year before. Y'all know she's a true matte girly down to the core. Like she really is. Let's manifest a matte collab for her. Not me speaking for her. I don't know if she want that, but that would be very fitting for her because she is a true matte girly and she knows how to use their products. She even put me onto the MAC Studio Radiance a while ago, and you guys know I love this foundation so much. This is like a more sheer version of the Studio Radiance, but it's still so beautiful. But it makes sense why she would like this because she does have drier skin. I have normal skin, so I don't gravitate towards matte or towards dewy. I'm like, again, right in the middle. A lot of people always ask what's the difference between a skin tint and like a tinted moisturizer. A tinted moisturizer is very, very sheer. Like, it's gonna get you through the day. It's cute. I wouldn't do a makeup routine with it. I would literally go like this with my tinted moisturizer and go on about my day. With a skin tint, you can still incorporate it into your makeup routine, and it is slightly a little bit more buildable and a little bit more forgiving throughout the day, because a tinted moisturizer is still a moisturizer. So you're gonna get oily. It doesn't really pair well with powders and different, you know, like, it's just not ideal for that. Not that it can't be done, it's just not as ideal. Think of it like this too. A tinted moisturizer probably has like 2% of pigment, like foundation in it, right? A skin tint probably has like 50 versus a foundation, which is gonna have like 80-90% of pigment. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I would be able to achieve this look with the tinted moisturizer, which is what a lot of people think. They're like, oh, less is more. Skin, sometimes you still gotta put a little bit of work. Look at my skin. It looks so good. So good. It's giving glass skin. I have my shades all messed up because I said full of life earlier, and I think I do use this. I think I do. She's like a perfect color, but then I'm looking at on the horizon, just looking. I love these Rare Beauty sticks. Like, you can do so much with them. Like, look at the range of that. I can literally choose how I want my bronze to look. Do I want more of a red, more of something in between, more of like a brownie type of look? The options are endless, but I am gonna use On the Horizon today. And I'm gonna go over that just to add a little bit more depth. And you don't have to use both. This is just my preference. My lashes don't look as crazy now that I have a little face on. Do I want to do a liquid blush? I feel like that's gonna like mess up the vibe. I feel like I want more of a wash of blush. I'm gonna use these blushes today. This is the Urban Decay Hydromanic Blush Glow Hydrator, and in the shades Drippin' and Hinged. I like to use both together. And I think these blushes are very underrated and they're really pretty. Doesn't my skin look so good? I'm always like squealing. I'm like gagged myself. Just gonna like swirl it up. And I'm just gonna apply it very lightly. Yeah, that kind of brought the look up a little bit. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love. I'm gonna blend out the under eye one more time to make sure it's smooth. And I'm gonna lock this layer in. I've probably said this every video. I don't know what's in the new formula. I think it works great. It's amazing, all that yada yada, but it makes me sneeze. The original did not make me sneeze like this. Every time I spray this, I sneeze. And I kind of don't like that because I'm a snotty nose sneezer. So it's not pretty. And I'm going to be using my Dion Cosmetics powder, this time in the shade number 5. Okay, so I'm using a powder puff and I'm really getting that extra off. I don't need all that. And I'm going to press it in until it disappears. A lot of people swear that with a dewy look, you don't need powder, but baby, your face is going to disappear. Your face will literally slide off if you do not use any type of powder. So use the powder, it's okay. It's all about how you use the powder and what powder you use. And then whatever's left on your sponge, just set these other places. You don't have to add more powder. If you want to, you can. It's not gonna ruin the look. Like, your makeup is so dewy that a little powder is not going to be stopping this look. You get what I'm saying? And you see we're powdered down, but it's still giving dew. I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer today in Laguna 6 and my big old fluffy brush. And I'm just going to messily kind of bronze. It doesn't have to be precise. I feel like dewy gives like effortless as well. It's not going to be as sculpted as your traditional makeup look. I am going to snatch my nose though, so now this is not the most ideal blush for this look, but I really like the shade. This is the oh my god, why can't I think? It's right in front of me. Tower 28 Downtown Daiquiri, and I'm just going to add a little bit like right there. I feel like this shade, this like orangey shade, is so pretty. And I've been trying to keep my blush more up. I feel like that's the most flattering for me. Could change tomorrow though, but as of now, I like my blush right here. And I'm gonna go over my nose like this. I just realized I have not set my face. I'm gonna use the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, and I'm just gonna press that all over. And that's gonna kind of lock the face in, but because this isn't a powder foundation, it's like a mineral type of finish, it's gonna look really nice over the skin and not over powdered. You see how it's like powdering it down, but it's not like mattifying it. I like that. All right, so I'm back with a lot of brow action. Don't know what's been going on lately with them, but we're gonna move on. So I came across these Juvia's Place Nubian Shadow Shimmer Sticks. Now I know these came out before the Danessa Myricks ones, but it's given dupe, or not dupe, less expensive version. This is in the shade Casablanca. I used this the other day. This is the type of shimmer that I like to see, like that. Yeah, so we're gonna do that on the lid today. I feel like we're gonna do that. I don't know if I want to use my finger. I feel like that's how these work the best. I really do love shadow sticks because you have more control over where you're putting your product, and it's just so effortless. This is really for the girlies that don't want to spend all day on eyeshadow or really know how to do eyeshadow. One thing about it, every time I get on this camera, I'm missing a nail or three, which is crazy because my nails last. I do press-ons and they last. But when it's time to show up, I be looking crazy. It's like a glittery mess, but it's so pretty. I like her a lot. I think this is the only shade that has like this type of finish. The other ones are just like regular shadow sticks and matte sticks, which are cool, but like this is what we want. This goes with the whole like glossy, dewy look. I'm gonna use my Kevyn Aucoin liner and put that in my waterline. I'm gonna do all the way or halfway? Halfway is giving me something. I'm just gonna go all the way in. I'm just gonna take my bronzer and go under my lash line. I don't want it to be too smoky, but I do want it to be a little diffused. Putting bronzer underneath your lash line is like the ultimate lazy girl hack because it just ties the look together and makes it look like you did so much more than you did when in reality. I'm gonna use some mascara and I'm gonna look at the eye with the makeup look. Now we're gonna lock this face in one last time. I'm going with Maybelline Cross the Line lip liner. I'm feeling more of a nude lip today, so I'm going in with ASA Cosmetics in Latte. I love these glosses because you don't have to layer them too much. And I feel like glossy just goes with the whole dewy vibe. Skin, glam, yes. So this is my completed makeup look. No, seriously, okay. This is the look. It looks fire. Like, it's like cool tones, so it's like perfect for the fall, winter, but then the blush keeps it warm. I love it. So I'm gonna go on top of this with Champ Stamp Fantasy. I feel like a little extra shimmer will give this look a little extra juice. This last step is so unnecessary, but if I was wearing this makeup look out, I would do this next step. So I'm just gonna show you. So get one last look at the full dewiness. You see, it's like, it looks really good. My Makeup Forever powder in Y405, my same powder puff. And I'm going to put that like in the inner corner. I'm not gonna get too crazy because we know I do too much sometimes. Do you know when the girls are like super dewy and then like right under their eyes is so matte and just so like, I like that look. I personally like think Jada Wada, Des, like that type of look. They give dew all over, but that under eye, the under eye be locked in. So it's not like, it's not too much. It just brings it down a little bit. So again, optional. And I typically only do this step under my eyes and on the sides of my nose. And then I just take a brush with no product and just buff it out. And if you don't like this after you do it, spray your face again. It will literally go away. But this is the completed look, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Dry girly, stand up. Dewy skin girly, stand up. This is a tutorial for you. I really like it in the eyes. And I only did the shimmer stick. I didn't do no bronzer in the crease, nothing like that. Just the sticks. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I gotta figure out a different outro. That is, goodbye.